Hi, and welcome back to It's Okay
To be wrong.
a podcast with KB and Tanner Cunningham. Well, hello.
Hi.
How are you, hun?
I'm really, really good. It's been a fun few days.
Yes.
And we've missed you all. We are going to be more consistent. We're going to get a schedule out there. We promise. We want to be weekly. It's happening. It's all happening.
It's literally all happening, but it's just summertime. There's so many fun things happening. And honestly, our life has just been a little wild,
right.
a little fun.
Yeah.
There's been cows running the streets. Life is good, but life is busy. And it's just like we balance a lot of businesses. So we're going to figure it out.
We are.
But speaking of, what's been going on?
Well, right now there is a fair and rodeo cooking in our town, which has been a lot of cowboy hats, to say the least.
Some cowboy hats that give us, we get scared when we see them, but it's okay. It's okay, everybody. We're going to make it out alive. Yeah, our town does their own little version of like the running of the bulls. That's not what it is. It's a cattle drive.
No, that's really the most accurate description, though. It's like a very brief running of the bulls.
It's like the geriatric running of the bulls.
Yeah.
Like the bulls that got put in the home post bull season.
Yeah.
They were like, you retired. And they come and walk Castle Rock, the sleepy town that we live in.
The sleepy town. And do you think they're so slow? Because they are the big, beautiful cows with the horns, that
like
the
long horns
that come out horizontally. Mm-hmm. Is that right? Yeah. I always think twice. I'm like, is that vertical? No.
My horizontal life. That's how I remember it. Thank you, Chelsea Handler.
And so they're those big, beautiful cows, and they're kind of slow. And I wonder if that like has anything to do with it, because I feel like those things they have to weigh a ton, those horns, right?
They have to weigh you down. As a girl who doesn't like to wear extensions because it weighs her own head down, mad respect to people who can do it full time.
Or even like one of those clips. You'll complain about that too.
I can't. I am so sensitive, sensory, loud. Yeah, I just can't do it. But yeah, I guess like the horns probably slow them down. I know that they're trained to walk slow.
Oh.
And like, it's interesting. But yeah, I'm glad we came to the understanding that they're just geriatric cows.
Yeah, they're just old cows.
They're nursing home bulls. Some people get to go to Morningside Assisted Living. Some get to run the cattle drive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it just depends on if you have hooves or not.
Depends what mammal you are.
Yeah. Precisely.
No, literally. So, yeah.
So yeah, we've been doing that. That was a lot of fun. We'll get more into that in a minute. But like, how would you describe like what we're going to be talking about today?
Hey, I think today's episode is giving cowboy boots. It's giving fair royalty. Oh. Hello. And maybe under the sea architecture. I don't know.
What's that?
I don't know. We're going to find out. It's in my notes.
So exciting. Okay. Yeah. Well, should we get into it then?
I think we should jump right in.
Let's do it.
Okay. So we've been living our lives, doing all the summer things. One of my favorite things about the summer is pretending I'm in Italy, even though I'm not in Italy. And that means I'm eating lots of Italian. So after the cattle drive the other night, we did hit up one of our favorite places in town, Scalepi's.
Scalepi's was delicious. Yeah. We actually made a whole day of it though. It was really fun. So it kicks off our fair and it's called the cattle drive, and they just walk down Main Street with the cattle. And it starts at what time would you say?
I would say it starts probably like 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock is when the parade typically starts. Now, we knew from years past that it fills up really quick downtown. So we just made a whole day of it. We actually went at like 3, went to one of our favorite places, the Great Divide. Shout out.
I love the Great Divide. So good.
So good. They have an amazing happy hour from 3 to 6. Check it out. And then we went to our other favorite place, Saints and Sinners.
I love Saints and Sinners. It's one of my favorite places in Castle Rock. It's in this place called the Ecclesia Market. The Ecclesia Market, if you're like church people, you can hear that came from the Greek term Ecclesia, which means church. So it's no longer a church. The top is a bar. The middle section is like a bookstore and little like flower shop area. And the bottom is all different foods. And like, it's really good. There used to be this Romo Street tacos in there that's so delicious. It's not in there anymore. I think I don't know where they are.
They have a patio you can eat at.
Yes. And now they have a beautiful place called Bagel.
With a schmear? Wow.
Bagel with a schmear. I know. I'm like, should we go there after this?
Yeah,
probably.
Definitely.
No, you go get a bagel, you get a glass of wine, and like you live. It's so good. I got the veggie cream cheese bagel.
Oh, yeah.
With Asiago, like the Asiago bagel with veggie cream cheese.
Asiago. That's why I was like, wait, you got a veggie bagel? Yeah, you got veggie smear on the Asiago bagel. Yeah, yours was really good.
No, but I loved yours too. It was such a good.
Did I get onions?
You got garlic on garlic.
Oh, that
You
makes
got a
sense.
garlic and onion bagel with a garlic schmear.
Well, yeah.
It was
A
so
vampire's
good.
worst nightmare.
No, literally not coming near me.
Yeah. And it was really good. And so then we went and did a little fun shopping at the barn. We didn't buy anything. We just like to peruse, you know.
Oh yes, I love to peruse. Like, and there's just always new things in there because those shops, the barn and the other place that we talk about are kind of like peddlers malls, but like
Yeah,
nicer. They're like
honestly.
there
That's
are
a
like
good.
antique. There's antique things in them. There's like fresh things in them. It's very much like it's like having a lot of little mini shops in one. So there's just so many cool things to look at, so many people to buy from, and you can support a lot of local people. I think it's just a really cool place to go.
It is. It was. And then we met our friends, right?
Yes, we met our friends and
The parade was very short, I have to mention.
less than 10 minutes. We were almost late to our reservation and our friend was like, "Nope, it'll take only 2 minutes for them to walk through and then we'll
Yeah.
go."
I was shocked at how, because I've never actually been to that parade.
We tried to go to the parade and we missed it because of the parking
Which makes
situation that
sense.
Tanner mentioned earlier, and we just like walked into our reservations after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we've never seen it IRL, and it was interesting. It was
Interesting.
cool.
Would I go back? I'm not sure.
Did it smell?
Absolutely.
Did someone else get trampled?
Absolutely.
No. We did have to walk over the road that was covered in feces, and that was horrible.
Yeah, it just stinks. But
Yeah.
you know what? It was fun.
The kids love it. You know, what can we do? It's for the kids.
And then we got to go to Scaluppi's, which is one of our favorite places in town. So,
It is.
what's your order?
Always now, I get the chicken parm.
Tanner is fully into his chicken parmigiana era.
I am.
And I hate saying era. And
No,
so
she
here I
does.
am. That's my
I think it has to do with my Nona haircut. I'm not sure, but like I am kind of in my chicken parm era, in my Italian era. Like we've been watching a lot of New Jersey. I feel so connected to
You're
them.
only 1/16 Italian.
I'm not even that much, but I would take it.
No, literally. If I could be 1/16 Italian, wow.
Wow. I know my hair wouldn't be turning gray probably like it is now.
Yes. No, you get that. I'm
Yeah.
a carbonara fan. I feel
Ooh.
like carbonara is a little heavy for the summer, but like I just love it so much.
No, the flavor is unmatched of
No.
carbonara. I agree. It is a little heavy for me in the summer, but the flavor, 10 out of
Yes.
10. And we actually, that's where we had our rehearsal dinner before our wedding was
Yes.
at Scalepi's.
In the upstairs.
In the upstairs. Yeah, they have like a little, almost like balcony.
Yeah, it's like a balcony. Honestly, Scaluppi's used to also be a church.
church,
The
yeah.
Old Stone Church is what it's called. Some ignorant person, sorry if this is you, ran
Hi.
into it last year and like made the church broken. And now like the church is like half modern, half old stone. So it is mixing the old with the new, and it's really cool looking. And also like the church is just so stunning and old. So
Did we find out anything about them? Were they drunk?
we don't know.
We don't know.
This is
Well,
all a legend. They
all
just know. We just saw a car into the side of the building thanks to the Facebook groups.
yeah, they're very active. The Castle Rock Facebook
No,
groups.
because like Castle Rock Facebook groups. I think this is probably in every town. Like,
Oh,
sorry, this
for
is a
sure.
tangent.
No,
but like,
it's all about towns though. So this
but
is
like,
perfect.
literally, like, I know they're in my hometown. I know they're in like our town here. I know that like you can look up like it across Colorado, Nashville, anywhere. But like, there are just so many haters online and like the Facebook groups online and like. Everybody like is giving their opinion, which is like everybody has an opinion. Like I give mine all the time, but like some things it's like, could you like read about how things happen? Could you read a law first and then go on? Or you're like, oh, we're gonna go blame the town for like this, and it's like, is that the town's fault or is that just like nature? Is that kids just playing outside? Is that just the way life goes? And so I just like I'm not here for it.
I wonder what the correlation is between small town newspapers like going away and like the rise of Facebook groups and like these things, because you at least had people in media who were giving them information in like a good ethical way instead of just like spraying whatever you want across the pages of the internet and be a keyboard warrior on Facebook, like
Behind no profile picture.
right. So I just wonder
fake
like what
one.
and I mean of course like with technology and things that was bound to happen, but like we could still go online. I just don't think that even these small town newspapers did that at the time, like, which is so sad.
I know. And honestly, like I do miss like small town coverage of like events. Like, isn't it fun to see like a small town coverage of like the cattle drive or small town coverage of like when we used to see the fair, like
Yeah.
even our hometown.
Right.
Listen, I was a hometown fair princess.
No, she really
And
was.
I wasn't in the paper for it, but I do remember my sister was once at the paper for Little River Days, like holding a balloon, and like she just looks so cute, and just like there's so many things about like small town papers that like they capture just like the essence and the heart of the town, and
Bring
like
community. Yeah.
it's
No,
sad.
it is sad. Well,
Yeah, but I loved a fair as a kid.
Yeah.
You could call me the fair princess.
no, I was gonna say you weren't the actual princess, but she did have a golf cart, so that kind of makes her the queen, I would say.
Like I would compete in the beauty pageants and I wouldn't win because I was a little ugly, but
We
I
all
was
grow
the-
into our faces.
we grow
It's
into
fine.
our faces. And no, I loved it. The fair as a kid I felt like I was just like going to show up to my turf. Like it was like something I could do. It was something fun.
Your parents worked; they were very active.
And they were very active. I knew what was going on. I knew the people.
Yeah.
Well, something about me is I love knowing someone or just like understanding how they work. And like I think a lot about like when I see events like the fair, I think about like how do the fairs work? How do people like put on all these events? How
Right.
to like what are the hours? What are the meetings beforehand? Like who did
And
these
you know
talk
a
to?
lot of that because
Yeah.
you saw the back.
Yeah, I saw
the
the
back
back end of
end
it
of it,
growing up.
yeah.
And that's what I think so cool. It's like to make one event happen, it just requires so much, which is why I don't always love like hometown haters on the internet.
Right.
Like even to make an event happen that like might not even go off well, it usually takes hours and hours of like manpower. So it's just like you got to think about that.
You really do. Now, do you think we just don't have a good fair community in our own hometown? Because I would say our fair is so much smaller. What do you think that's about? Like, why is
And our
that?
hometown versus
Like,
here town.
oh, sorry. Where we live now is what I'm saying, hometown. In Castle Rock, our fair is much smaller than our hometown.
I
fair.
think like our hometown fair, we're spoiled, right? Because like we viewed it as like hometown fair, but it's actually like all of Western Kentucky's fair.
Oh.
The Western Kentucky State
It just happened
Fair.
to be in our backyard.
It just happened to be in our backyard. We were so spoiled. Like it was like a larger like thing. Like people would come far and wide. People would come compete in the pageants. People come do the demo derby. People come do the tractor pulls. People come do those things. And I think that's the difference between like our fair here in Castle Rock versus our hometown fair, where like there are so many events. So there is like a rodeo happening right now, and that's a big event, and that's like really big in Colorado.
Yeah.
But like there's an event every night in our hometown. There's something going on every night. They bring in the people with like they have church night, they have penny row night, they have a night for every type of person and like a different celebration. I don't think they do that here. And even like the rides are smaller. Like I want to ask them if they have enough vision for it. Like do they need me to help them vision cast for this?
Maybe.
Because like I can help make this huge. Help make the fair great again. Kill me for saying that.
We'll edit that out in post. We probably won't because that's a lot of work. But do you know that?
That's not where I reside. If
No.
you can pick up what I'm putting down.
But do you? I don't even know what I was going to say. That took
I'm
me
so
out.
sorry. I didn't mean
No,
to
that's
take
okay.
myself out.
No,
I
you
took
me
myself out too. Okay. Okay.
Well, maybe not.
It's okay to be wrong, guys. And that was me being wrong. No. So yeah, I do miss the fair. Now when I see the fair, I get a little sad. I'm like, oh, I'm like, oh, I wish it could be bigger. Or, oh, why is that corn dog $15? I love a corn dog.
Yeah, we've never been to our fair here though. But
But
it
I
doesn't.
did see the prices online from one of those Facebook groups that I was trashing.
Being a keyboard warrior herself. I'm
Oh
kidding.
no,
She
I don't.
wasn't
I don't.
writing
I don't
anything.
write in those
No,
things.
no.
I usually only write nice comments on the internet because, as a person who puts herself on the internet every day, I know how hard it is for people to like put themselves on the internet.
No, it is. It's not easy, and it's nice to be nice to the
To the
nice.
nice.
And it's nice to be nice to the mean because sometimes they need it, I guess.
Mm-hmm,
But well,
No, literally.
yeah, I don't know that I get like depressed now that whenever I see the fair, I just don't want to go. Like I'm not going to be writing any rights.
No.
You don't do that in your 30s. That's illegal. This is illegal. But I don't get depressed. I just don't want to attend. Even though I would go for like a sick photo, like my euphoria photos, like
No, I think we go for photos and like, but yeah, I just like the food isn't that appealing to me. I'd rather go to Dairy Queen next to it.
yeah.
Like they don't have like my hometown pork chop sandwiches. It's not like I'm going to support like a local group or like the 4-H. Like, that's,
No, I do.
That's what
No,
I
that's
think.
so fair. Yeah.
So that's what I think about it. I'm like, I think it's different when it's like community driven, support by the community, all these others. Like, and I know in our hometown, like there's multiple groups that like raise money to like at their fair booths to like support them for the whole year. Like,
Yeah.
so it's
No,
just
totally.
kind of.
You want to hear a really confident thought I had today?
Yeah, tell me.
There was this lady I saw that entered a lot of her things into, it was on TikTok, and she entered
Oh, I
a
love
lot
that
of her,
place.
I know, me too. She entered a lot of her quilts and different things into the county fair, and she was getting like first, second, and third place ribbons. I know if I entered my quilts, only blue ribbons, only the best, only first place.
Okay, so here's what I think we should do then.
What?
Because I love winning. And I think like you should just prove it to yourself. I think you need to research.
But if I already know I'm that good, I don't have to prove it to myself, you know?
Yeah, but I think you should just have the ribbon anyway, though. Like, why wouldn't you enter?
I know, but like, I don't, that's the thing. I don't necessarily want the ribbon. I just, like, I almost want to enter it. No, I don't know. I don't want to enter it is the whole point. Like, I don't even need the ribbon. I just know if I did enter it, blue.
I would have you. He would have you.
Yeah.
He would have you.
Y'all would all be voting for me.
No, literally.
So that was just a really confident thought I had thanks to TikTok. So
Thank
that really
goodness.
did boost my
No,
boost my
TikTok,
vibes.
raising your confidence. Have you seen anything else on like TikTok lately?
Yeah. So
Anything
have
that's,
you
like,
seen?
taught you? Anything that you're interested in?
You
Like,
know
what's
they are
going on?
teaching a lot on TikTok these days because they have that whole STEM thing.
Oh my gosh, they're shoving that in our face. I keep
Who are
seeing
those
these adorable
scientists?
little
No, they're
black
scientists.
men on TV.
Yeah, and they're scientists.
Oh, well, they're scientists.
I learned that from Sheldon Cooper. I don't know either of their names, and I apologize.
But you know these men?
No, they're definitely scientists.
I thought they were just two men with a podcast telling
no.
us.
They're like actual legitimate scientists that have been on the Big Bang Theory, and
Oh.
that's the only reason why that I know them.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so yeah, TikTok does have STEM. I think that's cool. What I'm like, well, even though I'm not really going to get into the science while you look up science, I'll tell you what I like on TikTok
Hold
right
on,
now.
I'm just giving you the name. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Hello, everybody knows him. That's why I was like, I feel so ignorant right now. Neil deGrasse Tyson, we know him. They're teaching us about STEM. TikTok has this STEM thing, and it's him and I want to say the guy from. He's like on a TV show, but he's like a scientist now.
Yeah. So the scientists are telling us on TikTok that science is there and real. And that's really cool because science is real. We really should be learning science. Maybe this is a way to infiltrate and teach people education in a different way. I hope
maybe
so.
this can like abolish the school system. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh, Kourtney Kardashian. It's okay to be wrong. You thought that I said something wild
No,
today.
listen, TikTok taught me that it's okay to be wrong.
Yeah, that was wrong. We can't abolish the
No,
school system.
It was a literal joke.
I work in schools.
No, I'm like, they're trying though. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So what TikTok taught me, Octopolis.
Octopus City.
That sounds filthy dirty, but yes. So
Octlandis.
thank you, Octlandis. Octopolis too. They call it like several different things.
Octopolis?
I think so.
That makes sense.
Yeah, well, sure.
Octonsville. Hello, I'm from Octonsville. ahead.
Octopus were often thought to be very solitary, like kind of to themselves creatures, right? Like they weren't really messing with anybody.
Understand.
They weren't like having families or they weren't doing these things. But it was found out that off the coast of
A place.
the air kicked on. Sorry if you can hear it, but anyways, suffer through. It was off the coast of Australia. They found a underwater city that octopus built with all kinds of things from the ocean floor. Could be carcass, could be seashells, could be trash. They were building little cities. There were 16 of them. They were being wild. They were like college people that were having one night stands. They were throwing rocks at each other. They were throwing parties and so it really kind of flipped science on its head in thinking that octopus were these solitary creatures when in fact they would like build cities and build communities. So I do believe octopus will one day take over the world. That's like without a shadow of a doubt in my mind.
He learned that on TikTok STEM.
Yeah. Neil deGrasse Tyson taught me that.
No, he did not.
No, he didn't. You're right. But yeah, so that's what I learned. Octoland, but I did do some further research. This was found out in 2017. So some kid brought it to me like 13 years later. Thank you. But I do appreciate him for teaching me.
Listen, you brought it to the other people 13 years later, but
Yeah.
somebody else isn't going to find out about this for 10 years. Like, and that is the cycle of life of like, sometimes we think, oh, everybody knows this.
Right,
And
true.
it's like, actually, no, a lot of people don't know. And that's why we like continue to share information. That's why history is important. That's why
Facts.
like sometimes people are like, you can't say the same thing twice. And it's like, actually you can, you should should say it over and over again until people get it. And actually, this isn't fully into that, but somebody used to say, like, if you practice it once, you'll be fine. And it's like, no, like, say it, practice it until you believe it, so you know it. Like, same thing with this. Like, people don't always know. You have to keep sharing information.
No, you're right. I'm going to talk about Octoland every day for the rest of my life. Thank you.
Okay, I've set myself up for success. Well, I'm not going to talk about this every day for the rest of my life, but I'm sure it will be intersectional to every day for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
What I'm obsessed with on TikTok right now is we've seen some other drops of clothing. This drop of clothing is the drop of the summer to me. It's the ad of the summer. It's the Ralph Lauren Oaks Bluff collection.
Oh, gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning. Ralph Lauren, honestly, there's a lot of history in polo. I am a white woman, obviously, and this is a collection about Black people, and it's incredible, and their history, and like the history of Oak Bluffs and what it means to be Black and to go to Oak Bluffs, and the solitude, the peace, it's just what it brought and meant. I can't fully speak on it. I don't have the credentials nor the life experience to, but I think the collection is absolutely stunning. I think there's a lot of history in it. Mm-hmm. And I think we could all like take a note or two from Ralph Lauren. Also, there's the note of like Ralph Lauren used to like, there's just so much history of like Black people and Ralph Lauren. And I think it's something to go look up, go learn on TikTok about Oak Bluffs.
That will not be in the STEM section, by the way. You'll have to look in the fashion section.
The fashion section, but it's so good, and it's just historical, and there's context, and it's just beautiful, and it's just so beautiful and rich and timeless and elegant. And I think that's how people should be shown, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, all the things I've seen, the ads, everything, gorgeous, stunning.
There are other people that have had fashion fiascos this week.
Oh gosh.
Lupe Fiasco.
Low income as herself. Who?
Sydney Sweeney.
Okay.
Yes.
The Eagle has not landed. Yeah. Well, American Eagle did an ad. I'm sure everyone's like talked this to death.
I know, unless you've like lived under a rock, you've seen it.
Yes.
My jeans are good jeans because I have blue jeans, even though blue eyes are a genetic mutation. I'm Sydney Sweeney. And I wear jeans that don't fit me.
No, that part.
And that was the ad, I think. Like, I don't know if anybody else saw that, but that's what I saw.
No, yeah, I would say that was pretty spot on. That was exactly what I saw. Mm-hmm. Yep.
No notes.
No notes.
Well,
a lot of notes, actually.
Yeah. No, tons of notes. And there's just like a lot of conversation happening about like, some people are like, the left is being too woke. And then there's people that are like, actually, if you had eyes, you could see it.
Right. They did what they did, and it's coded.
It's so coded, but everything is coded. That is media.
And if you want to see it,
you'll see it.
You'll see it.
You can always see what you're willing to see.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's just infuriating to me because I also saw that the stock skyrocketed after this ad, but then I also saw something today.
Tell me more.
On TikTok, which did soothe me a bit. It was saying that like the people who bought the stock are not going to be the people that are buying American Eagle. So like hopefully that does, like I just don't, in my opinion, you can't put something out like this and expect people who are buying your product that don't look like Sydney Sweeney to want to continue to buy your product.
Absolutely. And I think they have a lot to answer for.
Yeah.
And like that's a lot. It's a lot to answer for. And 2 other brands have come out with their blue jean campaigns in the last 24 hours.
Oh, I love a quick turnaround. Who?
Abercrombie & Fitch.
Oh, I just got some jorts from them.
Of course, Abercrombie & Fitch put out a beautiful campaign, and they put out all kinds of different sizes, races, skin color, hair color, all of it. It looks so good.
Nail claps. Okay.
Nail claps. It looks good. And they're like our jeans models. Like it like literally came out. Like it was so good. Saw it this morning. I told him to call me.
Please.
I still mean it. Abercrombie, call me. It looks so good in your jeans. And then Old Navy, because these ads are actually back to school jeans ads. Her campaign, the AE American Eagle campaign, was a back to school. Yeah, it was back to school ad. Like all these ads right now are back to school campaigns. They're some of their biggest money makers. And like, I'm like, okay.
Sydney Sweeney really will slap her face on anything. And it's diabolical to me. But
I've always questioned her. I know people weren't questioning her in Euphoria. I know people weren't questioning her in the beginning. I've always thought she was a questionable little girl, but I can always see it before most people call me Cassandra. I've never gotten the lore. I've never understood the hype. I know people are like, oh, she's in the White Lotus. She's in all these credible projects. She's done this.
she was
I
in the
didn't see it.
The damn redhead, the white
Handmaid's
nanny.
Tale.
Yeah.
She was in The Handmaid's Tale. She's been in so many things. And yeah, but also like people will show you who you are, who they are, not who you are. My bad. It's okay to be wrong. People will show you who they are. Believe them.
Believe them.
Go like my TikTok.
Please go like it. Go watch it like over
all
and
the
over.
way through.
If you could
please.
watch it like 4 times,
If you could please
send it to your friends and family. Download, save, like whatever you need to do.
Whatever you need to do. Like we need help.
We're just creating a TikTok star over here, guys.
I'm a star. Okay. Yeah. So that was wild. And Old Navy's done their campaign as well. They've put out all these different people. The star of their campaign is a beautiful black woman in Jean on Jean on Jean. It's stunning. It looks
I bet
good.
the jeans fit better too.
No, and that's the thing. The jeans didn't even fit. That was the issue. The jeans didn't fit.
Oh.
And neither did her recessive ones. Everything's alleged. I don't know what I'm going to get in trouble for. Alleged. Thank you. All right. Now to the next segment. What are we thinking about?
Well, do you remember, this is like weeks old news at this point, but do you remember the CEO that was caught on the kiss cam at the Coldplay concert?
How could I forget?
Okay. We didn't talk about it here.
It's just getting to Instagram, if you all didn't know.
Right. Yeah, literally. But we didn't talk about it here whenever we last podcast. It was a mistake on our part. We forgot it was meant to be talked about.
Yes.
But they were caught on a kiss cam. Mm-hmm. He was an ex-astronomer CEO, and he was kissing his head of people or something. I don't know. She was in the C-suite with him, right?
Yes.
And
they were canoodling.
They were caught canoodling.
They were shitting where they eat.
Yeah, and they made it look so crazy because if they would have just like pretended like nothing happened, nobody would have looked them up. I would have known these two people.
We would have had no idea. That's what overreaction does.
Yeah, that's what getting caught will do to you too. You know?
No, literally.
It will make you go crazy and not think.
No, literally. But that's like, honestly, and people are like, I wish people would leave them alone. They have a family. You know what? I wish people would pay their taxes that owe them. Life goes on.
We are a Department of Revenue. And so thank you. Yes. No, please pay your taxes. And also don't be kissing people that aren't your spouses. But anyways.
Don't kiss people that aren't your spouses. Like, it's literally not that hard.
It's really not.
And you know, like, and people are like, that actually my point was when people are like, this is a whole family. The wife already came out and spoke and was like, sorry to this man. So who cares? So I hate when people just interject opinions for others. I'm like, stop it.
Yeah. So this ex-astronomer, he sent out a little fake apology. He didn't mean a lot, I felt like.
Oh, so fake.
And now he's allegedly thinking about potentially suing Coldplay for their kiss cam. I guess he thinks it's like an invasion. He was going to potentially sue them for an invasion of privacy.
Then why'd you come to the concert? I think when you buy your concert tickets, I think you sign your life away.
There's like some protection for their artists. There should be in some capacity. Like there has to be.
Because it's like images, videos, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of like, you know, like when you show up to an event, it's like you're signing that like your image might be used.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully they have no case because this man, to me, he needs to sit down. He's like stirring it up. Why are you doing that? That literally makes no sense because the news cycle is about 2 weeks. We had honestly already forgotten about you until you did this.
No, literally, we forgot. I know your pocketbook's not forgetting it because, baby, you are paying, but we forgot.
And maybe that's why he's so vocal, but shut the fuck up.
No, we're tired of hearing it. We are tired of hearing it. You know what I'm not tired of hearing about?
What?
One of my favorite movies.
Let me guess. Mean Girls.
No, but that is the top one.
Oh, okay.
Love that movie.
I wasn't wrong.
The OG Mean Girls.
Saved.
Also love that movie.
I don't know which one came out first either, though. Yeah.
I don't know which one came out either. Neither one of those. I'll just tell you.
Please.
The Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah,
I
obviously.
love that movie.
Classic.
And I've always been upset with Andy in the end. Andy is the main character, Anne Hathaway, and like she went to go be with that man. And I was like, ooh, a man that can like can't even keep a job. Chef, please. He's gonna be mean to you. Haven't we learned that? Yes, chef.
No
And like,
chef.
no, literally, no, chef. I don't want to. And so, like, yeah, she followed the man in the end. And like, sure, is it giving Lauren from Paris? Lauren will always be known as the girl who didn't go to Paris. And I love that. But I'm so glad we're getting a sequel. Devil Wears Prada 2. We're going to find out what happened with Andy.
Oh my gosh, this is really exciting. You're right. I have seen several things on TikTok where they've been filming. Like people have just seen them in the streets, and I've seen like photos from Backgrid in different places. It looks iconic. It looks like all the characters returned, which is, I think that's kind of pivotal. It has to happen for a sequel to be good. Usually a sequel is never the equal.
Yeah.
I will be honest, but I have hope.
I have hope, but I don't need the sequel to be the equal. I need them to. That's the thing. I think we always compare sequels to the equals and try to make them the same thing again. We don't need to make the same thing. We need to make the modern take. We need to take exactly what's happening, and we need like you need to put the same formula in.
I don't
But like it's
I don't disagree, but I think like the thing that comes to mind immediately whenever you said that was what's that one show that just got rebooted that sucks now with the shoes, the
Sex
lady.
in the City.
Yeah, so I'm just like I don't think that they even were trying to do the same thing. Like they tried to move the storyline along like in a
Oh, yeah.
weird way. So like
Oh, I don't mean like that modern. I mean like we need to be like talking about like what's actually happening though. Like during that
they
time,
are.
magazines were everything. Like what? How are these people switching to digital? What's it look like working with brands now with the social media era? Like that's what I want to see. Like I know
Oh,
something.
that's what you. Well, yeah, I think they'll definitely do
And
that.
I
Like
think that
they'll have
happens
to.
in like just like that in Sex in the City, but they don't have Kim Cattrall in Sex in the
True.
City. That's one thing. We've added in all of these other cast characters. And yeah, we did try to modernize it, but I do think some things can't be modernized. We do need to keep it niched. We need to keep it what it was. But I think it needs to handle the takes of today of like, how are we working with influencers? How are we doing digital media? What's it like of all these shifts and changes? Show me the Met Gala during The Devil Wears Prada. There's so many things you could show me. Like, let's take it based off facts of what they're dealing with. Like, that's what I mean.
So do you think that's like would you I think that they'll do that. I think they have to. Like that's just the way media is now. They're working with influencers, they're working with AI. They're doing those things. So I don't think there's any way around for them to do that. Not to do that is what I
Yeah.
mean. But and I think that'll be interesting to see that modernization. But like what do you think the plot could be? Like what's your let's give our opinions of what we think the plot should or could be.
Oh my God, I don't even know. I don't even know.
Well, you think Andy's already not with this man, I assume. Because
Andy is
based on
not
what
with
you
this man.
said.
Andy left this man years ago. I think she went groveling back to Miranda and was like, I messed up.
Okay, I like that.
Like-
Kiss the ring.
No, I think she went back to Miranda. She was like, I messed up. And she was like, she gave her a hard time. Or I just can't imagine Andy still being the assistant.
I know. I agree. I don't either.
Or she's seeing Miranda for the first time in a long time. Andy did break up with this man. She is trying to do her whole life again, but now they're like, it's almost like a competition, almost kind of thing. I don't think it's going to be that though. I really don't know where the plot's going to go. That's why I like it right now.
I know.
What do you think?
Well, I think that Emily, is that the one old assistant?
Yes, love her.
Emily will become the Grace Coddington of Vogue. And then
She
I think
is.
Andy will become some other person at Vogue. Like maybe she'll be, I don't know who. We still have the Tooch. He's there. Stanley. What's his
Yes.
name in the movie? I don't know.
I can't remember. I know he's based off it, but I can't remember.
Yeah, so he's still there. I don't know what the plot will be. I think he maybe calls Andy and he's like,
We have to have you back, darling.
yeah. But then again, I just can't imagine she doesn't come back and like kiss the ring at Miranda if Miranda's still there. And she is. So.
I feel like she goes on to write. She becomes successful in another way, but she breaks up with her man and she goes back to fashion.
Love. That's it. That's the plot.
And she goes back to like fashion in that way. But like she breaks up. She was like, this is like a dead end. Maybe she did get married to this man and realized like she can't, like, who knows? I just don't want her to be with this man. Sorry to this man. He just didn't treat her right ever. It's like you watched a girl walk away from the dream. It's like when Elsie went to be with Jason instead of going to Paris. That is the end of A Devil Wears Prada to me. And Lauren will always be remembered as the girl who didn't go to Paris. How did you like Paris, Whitney? Like
This is some
what
OC reference that I forget a little bit.
yeah,
you know?
it's like it's something to do with I can't remember the show of it, but it was Laguna Beach when the Laguna Beach went to like the city. I think that's what it is. No,
I
the
don't
city
think
was
I
Whitney.
watched.
I can't remember what
Yeah.
it was, but basically the hills. It was the hills.
The city.
The city is Whitney Port. When she goes to Paris and she goes to the city, and like a lot of it's like manufactured. Whitney's come on the podcast and talked about that, but she also is like trying to make it
As a
and
in
she
fashion.
works with Kelly Cottrell. And she's like, you need to boss up on her, Whitney. Like Kelly is like telling her like she's treating you like a little bitch because you are. You got to go in there and tell her who's boss. And they're talking about that girl that nobody likes who lives in New York City still. I can't remember. Hold on, I have to Google it real quick. Take
Whitney
the conversation. Whitney Port, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I did watch some of the hills and things like that, but the city drama, I don't think I've really watched much of it. Sounds intriguing, but I hate that they manufactured some of it. That just feels like inauthentic. And
Olivia
I know
Palermo, Olivia Palermo, who is an influencer. She is. Did you see Baguette Gate online?
no.
Oh my God.
No, our
There was
algorithms
this
were not
lady-
rhythming.
There's this lady who came on and was like, I go to Tracy Anderson every day. She's like, not to tell you, but like I am rich and wealthy. I can go to Tracy Anderson every day and I go in and eat a baguette every day. And this girl, she's well known influencer. She gets her private courses too. Saw me walking by with a baguette and she went, ew. And then the girl was asked in by the head office to not come in bringing in a baguette anymore. And the person who complained on her was Olivia Palmero. I can't even know how to say her name. But yeah, she complained on her, but she was also on The City with Whitney Port. And that's who Kelly Cottrell told her, go boss up on her. She just plays her. And so like, no, she's just
Did
like
she
a
do
known-
it? Did she boss up on her?
I think so.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah. But no, it's just so much lore. It's New York City lore. And people would love her on The Housewives, like, because she's just controversial.
Yeah, I'm sure that a lot of people would, because I'm sure a lot of girls and people watch it. She did not come across my desk. Sorry to Olivia Baguette Palermo. I don't know you, girl.
Olivia, you can't eat your baguette, Palmero.
Yeah, we don't know you, girl.
Palmero.
So,
And on that note,
speaking of what's on our screens, like what have we been watching?
okay, we have started a new TV show that's not new, but new to us, which
Yeah.
is Welcome to Plathville. I was intrigued by all the blonde people that came up. I was like, who are all these
Same.
blondes? And that's really what grabbed me. And I was like, who are all these blonde people? And then I found out that like their parents are in the middle of divorce. They grew up in this like very like they grew up in the IBLP, which is very much like shiny happy family. Like it's a very
Is it like Mormon?
it's like a Mormon. But it's more of like in the Christian sect of it. Like think Pentecostal,
Oh,
only
more
wear
like-
skirts, all the things of like,
Oh.
you know, it's just yeah.
So not Mormon at all.
Yeah, but they grew up in very, very sect of religion. I mean, same in the fact of like we can't wear makeup, we don't do our hair, like we look how we look a little homely.
The Lord is not in that.
He's not. He said no, thank you. So, and now they're like breaking away from that. They moved from the farm to the city, and I was like, oh, these people are going to be wild. They're going to be struggling. They are. It's great TV. Horrible for them. I hate that they're going through that and all this unlearning, but great TV.
Yeah, it is interesting. I kept seeing like several things on my TikTok that was like, I can't believe I'm agreeing with this man. I was like, who are these people? And then we had the conversation about the youngest daughter. She's about to get married, which is really exciting.
Yes.
And she's about to get married, and they just like to skip and do fun things and hang out in trees. And that's cool.
Yeah.
And
They told us that they were saving their first kiss for marriage, which is something that you are taught a lot, like growing up.
I
But
was
like,
gonna
I
say,
kissed
I
dating
feel
goodbye.
like-
We were taught
I was going to
that.
say, I feel like we know people. I don't know people, but we might know people that did that.
I think I know people that did
Yeah,
that.
I was like, you probably definitely know
I know people that did that. And like, you know, and so like the culture, like you can see it and then you're like, this is interesting.
No, we had to read that book, and I didn't read it. So I never
I didn't
kissed
either.
dating
First of all,
goodbye.
because I can barely read, but just kidding. I had 11th grade reading level in the 3rd grade. I was fine. But
Oh my gosh.
nuts. Why I always questioned our teachers though.
Yeah.
It's because I was like, but you're saying this, but you're doing this.
Right.
It always got me in trouble. How many times did I get kicked out of class for arguing with the teacher? Because I thought I was right. As you get older, you're like, I'm not right about anything.
No,
I need the
literally.
confidence I had in the 5th grade. But yeah, so the daughter
Saving her first kiss.
is saving her first
and
kiss, and
people have questions.
people have questions about the man. The man is giving questioning. Maybe he's not. Maybe he was just raised with only sisters.
And I think he was, but like,
well, yeah, and that's what he's told us. He was
Yeah.
raised with only sisters. So who knows what's actually happening?
we don't know.
But
It's not my business, but
I
it's
can't wait to
interesting
watch it all play out.
Right. I'm like, it is very intriguing.
I
though.
did see their wedding video today.
Oh
Like
my
on
God,
my
they
like
got
Facebook.
married.
Yeah, they're married.
Shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're married. So we can't wait to watch it.
Okay, cool. But yeah, so we started on season 7 because we had never seen any of it. My mom is like a big advocate of the show. She loves it.
I know. Tanner's also a big advocate of all things TLC.
No,
Like, when we
she
come in and
loves
she's
any
like,
reality TV. It doesn't have to be TLC. She watches a Netflix one. She like loves them all.
Yeah.
She doesn't discriminate.
She's an equal opportunity reality TV employer.
Yeah, she is a trash compactor consumer of reality TV, and it's great. But yeah, she loves the Plathville. We started season 7, episode 1.
Yes.
I'm intrigued. We ended up going back to season 6 because we were like, oh my gosh, these people are getting divorced. So it's all very, very good. So if you're
Yes.
looking for something to watch,
We have it for you.
that's it.
It's literally for you.
It's literally on your FYP. Something else that should be for you that we're going to rewatch.
Yes. I'm so excited. We're going to rewatch Clipped.
Yes.
Clipped is all about the Stiviano who and the Clippers basketball team. It's this whole thing. So basically it's about the owner of the Clippers, what transcribed during his life, during the ownership of the team. It also highlights the basketball players, everything they were going through. It's just like, it's very layered. It's very intersectional. It's very hard to, what I like about it, like there's very clear people that are wrong in this, but it's also hard to figure out other people's motives and like if they're right, because in their perspectives, many of them felt right.
Right.
Not the Clippers owners. I'm never a big proponent of those people, but like just like the other people, the basketball players, the kids involved. It was just like it's so layered. There's so much to go through. I think it's a great show to watch. It leaves you wondering, going, huh.
So it's on Hulu. You should check it out. It's really good. Can't wait for that rewatch. And we still haven't finished. I was going to call it All Too Well, and I know that's wrong.
Yes, we did.
That's not what I meant. Sorry, we did finish that is what I meant to say.
Yeah, we did finish
We finished
that.
too much.
We have one episode of Hacks left because I'm hanging on it with
That's what we
bated
have
breath.
finished.
And I love Hacks so much that I hate when it's gone. So like we've been like inching out the episodes. We watched like the first few episodes like pretty quickly. We watched 1, 2, and 3 as they came. And then we watched episode 4, gave it 2 weeks. Episode 5, gave it 2 more weeks. Episode 6, gave it 2 more weeks. And we're almost at the end. So I'm so excited to finish it. I'm going to have a great evening with Jean Smart. I watched this funny TikTok video of Jean Smart signing this lady's arm this week.
I saw that too.
She's like, you want me to sign your arm? She goes, what would Deborah Vance do? Deborah Vance doesn't do anything wrong. And she was like, yeah, Deborah Vance doesn't get it wrong. And I was like, yes, that's the energy we need to bring into this week. And that's the energy I hope that you all bring into the week.
And I know that she's such an actress too, because she was like, do you want me to sign it like Deborah Vance? Because she had a signature for this whole character. That's an actress.
No, that is an actress hitting her marks, literally on the mark.
And did she sign her?
Absolutely.
I didn't finish the
No.
video. She was taking too long.
No, I had to
scroll
watch
past.
it all.
Sorry,
I was
Deborah.
howling at Jean Smart. I
Jean.
just like Jean was like, no, I watched it on 2 times fast.
Oh, okay.
But, like,
So yeah, that was my mistake.
no, I watch most things on 2 times fast. If it's a long video, please watch my videos on 2 times fast. And then you can do it on Instagram now too. It helps me every video. So yeah, I love her. I love her so much. So I think we're about to like getting to our wrapping it up.
Yeah, we're getting into the wrap up phase of the episode.
And in the wrap up phase, we have this little segment called That's My Opinion.
It's okay to be wrong.
And do you want to go first?
No, I would love for you to go first, actually, unless you want me to.
Okay, so I absolutely can go first.
Okay,
Something
great.
about me is I love to rant, I love to rate, I love to have an opinion. I've said it this whole podcast that like you can have an opinion. That doesn't mean I'm right.
Right.
I mean, I probably am, and you're probably wrong. But
And it's okay to be wrong.
and it's okay to be wrong because we all are a million times a day if we would just own it. But I am so over the over branding of everything. Everything has to be like, oh, and now I'm in this era, or now I'm a child wife, or oh, now I'm in my influencing or de-influencing, or I'm in this. We have to categorize everything. Why are we categorizing everything? Can we just live? Like, it feels like almost everything needs to be like so niched down. Like,
Yeah.
why does everything need to be so niched? No niches here, baby. We're beauty, we're lifestyle, we're fashion, we're everything. And I just think like it also takes us back to like intersectionality as humans. You can be so many things at once.
Right.
And it's like, we're just like putting him like, I'm this. I'm like, no, you're so much more than that, honey.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
And so that I feel pigeonholed sometimes. I feel
With the
pigeonholed.
over-labeling.
The pigeonholed by the overlay, pigeonholed by having to niche so much, pigeonholed by having to just like always like fit into a box. You don't have to fit into a box.
Yeah, but I agree, and I think you're spot on. But that's just like key to capitalism. If you give something a name, you can charge someone for it. You know.
Which I do agree. And I like, this is not me saying I don't do these things. I do
No, of
say like
course,
these
yeah.
things and this, but I feel frustrated by it. I feel held back by it. And it's annoying.
It is. And yeah, like it just, if you say you're just like one thing, like fashion pulls from so many references. It's not
Fashion
just
is
like,
everything. Fashion is art. Fashion is political. Fashion speaks volumes.
but it's not just like grandma core.
No, it's not just grandma core, which I love grandma core. Actually, that was something I was struggling with, my 33 outfits for 33 days. It was just like my fashion feels like it is very like these things. And like, I was like, but I don't want to do this today.
Right.
I want to be this thing. I want to show you this. I want to give you this. And so,
So
yeah,
it's very hard for you to do that.
it was hard.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I definitely came up with over 33 outfits, but I didn't do 33 days.
No, you gave them like 200 outfits in like, and you did it for.
I got about 20 days?
Yeah, I was like, it was several.
Yeah, I
couple
think I got
weeks.
20 days and y'all got multiple outfits most days. So, yeah. What about you, love?
It's okay to be wrong. That's my opinion. AI music.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Stressed.
So now I do stand by one AI song, and it's the Taylor Swift one. It's my favorite one, and I've mentioned it here before. Like, we've sang it. It's the best song ever.
You can call me Mrs. Taylor Purdy. I want you to stand to be seen with a man that loses. So dirty. If you want a ring, I got one too.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
Yeah, it's just like an earworm.
Yeah,
The
you can't help
best-
it. It's so good.
Probably the best piece of music written in the last decade. No, I'm kidding. But
Between that and folklore.
right.
Evermore.
So AI music, though, what I don't like is the story that I read this morning.
What did you read, babe?
Well, I'm bad with names. Hold on. Apologies.
We'll pull it up.
I'm
Sorry to
pulling
this
it
man.
up. Oi. Here we come. Okay. Will.i.am reacts to backlash over Timbaland. You know Timbaland?
Yeah.
He's the producer.
Yeah.
He had been...
was in Promiscuous with Nelly Furtado, which was a ringback tone I used to have my dad made me take away.
What song?
Promiscuous girl.
Well,
That's Timberland.
Crazy work that was your ringback.
I didn't know what the word meant. I just liked the beat.
Yeah, no wonder your dad freaked the fuck out. He's like, get that off of there.
I didn't know what it meant.
Boys are calling your line. Is I promise you.
Who was calling me? My dad. That was
Wait,
it.
but is Nelly Furtado? I just had the thought. Nelly Furtado is the Tate McRae of our generation, or however that works. Maybe that's backwards, but they do give me similar vibes.
Yeah, absolutely. Good times, able to take it, good beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the to the plot.
Yeah. To the plot.
Timbaland, he has a couple of music. What are those called? Like
Songs.
labels. He has a couple of music labels, and he was working with a lady in Nashville, and he asked several artists to send in music to him. He was going to sign potential like human artist. They send in music. He doesn't sign anybody, but then he starts a new record label, and his first artist, AI, Tata,
It's an AI artist.
named Tata.
That's so disgusting.
Tata.
That's disgusting.
Tata. Is that how you say it? Tata.
I guess so. That's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting because the music industry. Oh, I am enraged. The music industry doesn't pay artists enough as it is, begins with. They spit them up, chew them out. Artists are essentially, when they go on tour, especially as younger artists who have to sign their life away, they basically yes, they might be making millions, but they have to meet 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have to meet all these contractual obligations to ensure they get their money, or they have to pay it back in the end. So Justin Bieber did this whole tour, and then he told out all his tickets, he got his money, but then he didn't do his tour, so now he has to pay back his money. The music industry literally is if you don't sing, dance for me, do exactly what we asked you to do, little puppet, they take your money. And now we've done all this to these people. They've built their lives. We have artists out there struggling every day to put food on the table. There's no health insurance, and now we're going to make them compete with AI? I didn't know this. Clearly, I'm upset.
No, I love it. Yeah, no, people were upset, and they don't know, they're not saying that he used their music to train his AI, but That's brilliant if he did. I'm not saying
Well,
he
of course
did.
you can train
No,
your
I know.
computer. I train mine every day. So it's just
Right.
like, but he didn't even do it. He paid some intern probably $6 to do it most likely. And that's even worse. It's
Do you want to
just
see what
like,
Tata?
why did
What do you think Tata looks like?
she has big tatas?
Okay, well you can't even see those in the photo, so no. What color hair do you think she has? Let's start
Blonde.
there. Incorrect.
Brown,
Incorrect.
red.
Pink. This is Tata.
So now we're like exploiting K-pop people?
No, she does. She looks like a K-pop artist for sure.
Yeah. K-pop people wasn't the right thing to say, sorry. But a K-pop artist?
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, like Asian folks.
Okay,
I
so
don't
let
even know
me
if they're Asian American, Asian folks.
Asian folks. So Timberland 53 joined forces with UMG Nashville to explore rising talent in the music industry. And he was going to, like I said, sign people. They sent him the music. They never got it. He opened up the new thing. I just cannot believe this. AI label called Stage Zero. Stage Zero is the name of his AI label.
So Rich can just make more money off of people's voices that they've already taken from the industry and manufactured. It's like when you give people access to selling your likeness. It's like when you give people like they basically like have. This is wild.
Okay, so if y'all see Tata come across your desk, do not support, do not engage.
Not interested.
Yeah, because this is like the only thing we can do because I don't like
And when we
this.
have like artists truly like out there like starving.
Yeah.
We have artists out there trying so hard. My sister is an artist. She's not starving, but she has to do multiple other things because like the music industry is so competitive and like that. Let me not even speak for her. I don't even know what she wants to fully do, but she is an artist. She is a songwriter. She puts her art and herself out there, and these people are so vulnerable. And then like we cheapen it to like this robot.
Tata is
We
her
have
name.
cheapened
Call her by
like
her name.
people's blood, sweat, tears, so songs that we've never heard that we should have heard because of who gets to be on top of the industry. And now we have this. It's disgusting.
Yeah, don't engage with Tata, please.
Don't engage with AI music.
Yeah.
I was just singing Taylor's. I'm so sorry.
No,
It's
kind-
wrong,
no,
everybody.
it's not. That's not wrong. That's, like I said, a really good piece of music.
Being this young is art.
Yeah.
No, it's wild. It's so wild. I'm glad you told me that story. I feel now I need to go like get educated even more.
Totally. But speaking to the mic, I fear you're far away.
Okay. Well, and on that note.
On that note, I think we have to wrap it up. KB's too enraged to function. We have to go.
No, my hair's up in pins.
No, she's like sweating.
I am mad, y'all. Like I care about people so much. I care about people being able to finance their lives, live their lives. I care about creating community, even though I struggle like out being socially. Like there's just so much for people. And I just hate that. So on that note,
Wait,
let's say
sorry.
nothing nice.
1
We
second.
need to like bring
No,
it up.
that's what I'm going to say. So, we started this conversation today about like our most unhinged town things, the fair, the rodeo, things that are happening here, the walking of the bulls.
Yes.
Please on Instagram, here in the comments, wherever, let us know like what's your most unhinged town tradition that no one would believe until they saw it.
Yes. What's the most unhinged town tradition? I need to know.
Yeah, we want to hear about your town.
Yeah. Our town.
Period.
Okay. Thank you so much for listening to It's Okay
To Be Wrong.
A podcast with KB and Tanner Cunningham. We love you all so much. Thanks for listening. Sorry for bringing the energy down a little bit, but it's good for you all to be educated. And we love you all so much.
Love you. No tata. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.